So I want to talk about a lot of the stupid things I've been hearing from people or seeing from people on the internet lately regarding Nintendo's prices with the Switch 2, prices with the games that are coming to the Switch 2, specifically, of course, Mario Kart World, their biggest game, their launch title, and whatnot. And one of the comments that I've been seeing a lot of comments like this. Kind of makes me wonder if these are just fucking bots or something. But the comments are so stupid. They're so comical. You wouldn't think an actual human with a brain would be saying these things, but apparently a lot of people, just don't have any common sense these days. And this comment, you may have seen it many times. It's basically people saying, I've got kids to feed. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy this game. I'm not buying Mario Kart 8. I got kids to feed. I got bills to pay. This and that. And I'm just thinking to myself, what fucking difference would it make if Mario Kart World was $70 instead of $80? What difference does that even make? That's a $10 difference. A $10 difference, and you dumbasses are acting like that makes all the difference in the world. You're no longer going to be able to feed your kids. Oh no, I can't feed my kids because I had to pay an extra $10 for a video game. Just think about that. Just think about the stupidity of that. And these are serious comments too. Some might be joking, some might be just being stupid and exaggerating, but I've seen some really dead-ass serious comments where people are going into great detail about their life, their situation. Guys crying about, oh, my mom's got Alzheimer's, I'm this close from paying off my mortgage, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's a $10 difference, you fucking idiot. You fucking moron. How are you going to act like, spending $70 as opposed to spending $80 is gonna be much better for your financial well-being? Just makes no fucking sense, So these are some of the stupid comments I've been seeing recently regarding the prices and whatnot. People acting like $10 makes a massive difference and whatnot. Nobody's taken into consideration the fact that Mario Kart World, it's a very big game. Usually you get a lot of big games or whatever that, they create a bunch of DLC or add-ons to it that end up costing $10 to $20 more. And you're really not getting that much, So this is not, something new when it comes to paying more than $70 for a video game. People have been doing that. The only difference is that you're pretty much getting everything right now when it comes to Mario Kart World. You're getting so much that's what the game is worth. That is what the game is worth, okay? But yeah, that comment about, I can't feed my kids because, I got to spend an extra $10. An extra $10 is going to prevent you from feeding your kids. What the hell are you going to be able to get with $10? I'm serious about this. I think this was Player Essence. There was a guy on Player Essence channel that made this stupid comment, and I'm just like, what? What are you talking about, moron? He literally went into detail about how he's got 5 kids, this and that, and like, okay, so you're not going to be able to feed your 5 kids if you pay an extra $10 for one video game. You paid $80 instead of $70. Now you can't feed your 5 kids. I'm curious as to know, like, how much food can you buy with just $10 to feed 5 kids with? Stupid fucking idiots. And I'm seeing so many comments like that throughout the internet. And I'm just wondering, man, do these fucking losers just live paycheck to paycheck? Do they not really make a lot of money? Do they work part-time? Are they lazy? That's probably what it is, honestly. Because I don't see how fucking spending an extra $10 on a video game is financially impossible. You guys act like it is though, somehow. So yeah, there's that. Then we got the fucking morons who try to act like Sony or PlayStation is pro-consumer. You really have stupid fucks out there who, they're crying about, oh, well, when Sony, does something, it's anti-consumer. When Nintendo does it, it's not, and I'm just like, you fucking idiots are trying to act like Sony gets a bigger backlash from the internet than Nintendo does. That is far from the fucking truth. I have never seen this much backlash when Sony announced that garbage-ass fucking PlayStation 5 Pro, that piece of shit, overrated fucking piece of shit, that, when they showed it off, like, they're showing, oh, look, here's the visual difference between PS5 games and PS5 Pro games. You couldn't even see a damn difference. You could not see anything that made the PS5 Pro look compelling in any way whatsoever. And yet they still dropped a $700 price tag. And most people's reaction was, really? Oh, no, that's terrible, but people are still going to buy it anyways. That was literally the reaction from most people. Well, that's terrible, but people will still buy it. Oh, well, it is an upgrade. This is for the enthusiasts, blah, blah, blah. That did not get anywhere near the outrage that Nintendo had gotten for a game that costs $10 more than most games today. I mean, think about how fucking stupid gamers are, man. Think about how fucking stupid these dumbasses are on the internet are. Complaining about this shit, crying about like little fucking bitches, and it just makes me wonder, you know what? Most of these people are just dumbass Sony fangirls for the most part. These are just stupid ass Sony fangirls / Nintendo haters. Because it doesn't make sense to me how Nintendo putting an extra $10 on Mario Kart World has caused a greater outcry than that stupid PlayStation 5 Pro. And who knows, maybe it's because people would actually rather buy Mario Kart World, and no one really gave too much of a shit about the PlayStation 5 Pro anyways. But even still, how the fuck is that a bigger deal than that rip-off called the PlayStation 5 Pro? Doesn't make any sense. So I'm getting sick and tired of people trying to pretend that, PlayStation or Sony is more pro-consumer than Nintendo because of that. I think another talking point is, Astrobot's Playroom. People are talking about, well, Astrobot's Playroom, that was a free game that you can play on a PlayStation. Okay, yeah, never mind that the PlayStation 5 is already an expensive piece of shit to begin with. Never mind that. Never mind that they charge you for those stupid ass plates that go on the side of it, those dumbass retarded fucking plates that they have on the PlayStation 5. You actually have to pay like what, $40 or $80 a piece for those stupid fucking things. And you dumbasses are gonna act like because you get to play Astro's Playroom for free that makes them a more pro-consumer company than Nintendo. No, just shut the fuck up, alright? Shut the fuck up. They gave you one little game inside that comes with the system. Now you're gonna act like they're more pro-consumer than Nintendo. And then of course you got the other bunch of losers. The biggest losers of all of them, that would be the Xbox fanboys. Xbox fans are the biggest fucking losers of all of them. You know why they're the biggest fucking losers? Because Phil Spencer has basically spit in all of your faces by deciding to just make all exclusives no longer exclusive, taking every first-party Xbox game to the PlayStation platform. So now, you don't have any exclusives anymore, and even the ones that are still exclusive that hadn't went anywhere else, I mean, Phil Spencer already pretty much said there's no red lines, so he basically betrayed you guys. But the few fucking idiots on the internet, there's that fucking dumbass named King David, his channel called Xbox Frontline. That guy's a fucking idiot. He's a complete dumbass. He's just a propagandist. He creates some of the stupidest narratives on the planet. You know, always has to create these dumbass narratives that make no sense. We got fucking idiots like him, Double Barrel Gaming. I don't know who else out there, but I think Colt Eastwood would probably be one, maybe. Just these stupid ass, you know, Xbox grifters is basically what they are. They're just, you know, they're not really true Xbox fans. Like, you know, I think true Xbox fans are pissed off right now with the fact that Xbox is selling out, is helping PlayStation stay alive by constantly, you know, announcing more and more of their games going to their platform. Right? I'm pretty sure more real Xbox fans don't tolerate that shit whatsoever. They don't tolerate the fact that they're being treated like second tier citizens or whatever by their favorite, you know, gaming platform, because they purchase an Xbox console and yet they don't get any exclusivity. You know, most companies, you know, if you buy, you know, they always have something where, you know, you know, if you become a premium member or whatever, you know, you get benefits, extra benefits that other people don't get. You get reward points, whatever. Every time you spend money on their product, you get extra points or whatever. With Xbox, oh, everything's an Xbox now. Everything's an Xbox. Our games are everywhere. And it's like, okay, that's cool, but what's the reward for, you know, buying, you know, your platform, your console, your hardware, and getting the games there? What's the reward? Oh, there's no reward. But hey, there's Game Pass. Yeah, there's Game Pass. You know, $20 a month or whatever, and you can play any game. Oh wow, okay. So basically a subscription service, and it's not even that good because you guys don't have any fucking exclusives anyways, and you do not own the games. Paying $20 a month. That's $240 a year. Just to, you know, be able to, I guess, play any game you want at any time. But you don't own the games, do you? You guys, though, a lot of you grifters out there, you realize Xbox is shit right now. Every year, every quarter, we're just hearing news about Xbox console sales going down. Completely decreasing, being far less than the previous years. All because that piece of shit Phil Spencer gave everybody a reason not to buy their system. But despite that, you fucking morons, you know that Nintendo's a threat to both Xbox and PlayStation. You pretend that they're not. You pretend, oh, they're just doing their own thing. You know, the Switch doesn't count, you know. The Switch didn't count, you know. The Wii U counted, you know. When the Wii U was failing, oh yeah, they were losing, right? They come out with the Nintendo Switch, oh, that doesn't count because it's a hybrid, it's a handheld, they're doing their own thing. No, that's bullshit. It's a gaming system, all right? It's a gaming system. Nintendo Switch dominated the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Xbox Series, the PlayStation 5. The Switch fucking destroyed all of them, and it was underpowered. Now the Switch 2 is going to be far more powerful, and it's going to destroy everyone because you're going to get all the third-party games, and they're still going to be the king of exclusivity. I kind of went off the topic there, but basically what Xbox... I'm hearing stupid Xbox fanboys, biggest losers on earth, they're trying to say Xbox is the most pro-consumer out of all three of them because of Game Pass. That's a bunch of crock of shit, all right? Paying $20 a month for some service or whatever where it's basically like just renting the games, all right? You don't own them. You're just playing them, and you can only play them as long as you're subscribed to their Game Pass. That does not make them pro-consumer. All right, you're paying $240 a year, idiots. 2 years, that's close to $500. You know, that's not pro-consumer. Nintendo is still the most pro-consumer. They still make the best video games. You guys are crying about a $10 difference right there. Last night I saw a video, or I think it was like a live stream from that piece of shit King David fucking lying, bald-headed piece of shit. Basically creating a stupid-ass narrative saying, yo, you know what Nintendo just did? They just opened the floodgates for Rockstar to start charging people $200 for GTA 6. I think that, Nintendo, they just gave them all the power to do that. So this is funny because Rockstar, apparently it was already, I guess, rumored or confirmed that GTA 6 was already going to cost $100. It was already going to cost that. It was already going to cost you $100 to buy that game. Nintendo announces Mario Kart World, a big game, for $80. You fucking stupid asses had a greater outrage for that. You fucking faggots didn't cry this much about GTA 6, and as a matter of fact, you fucking dumbasses were like, oh, well, people are gonna buy it anyways. It's Grand Theft Auto, it's GTA, it's GTA 6, people are gonna buy it, right? But $80 for Mario Kart, oh, that's just wrong. That is so anti-consumer. How dare you, Mario? And now you're trying to say, well, because of this, Rockstar's going to charge us a lot for Grand Theft Auto. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Clearly, you stupid fucks are trying to cast blame on Nintendo for anything that other companies do that is anti-consumer. I've seen dumbasses saying that Nintendo's more greedy than Rockstar. Shut the fuck up. It's another stupid-ass talking point I've been seeing lately. Nintendo is more greedy than Rockstar. So apparently Rockstar charging people $100 for Grand Theft Auto, not as greedy as charging $80 for Mario Kart World. That's amazing to me. And it just goes to show you that these are a bunch of fucking Nintendo-hating losers coming out of the woodwork, and they know that Nintendo's a threat to their precious PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and they just desperately want people to, they're desperately trying to paint this picture of Nintendo as being the most greedy company in the world, calling the Nintendo Switch 2 a scam. You fucking retards need to look up what the word scam means. All right, charging a high price for a product that is actually a very powerful, high quality device, which is the Switch 2. That's not a scam, you fucking idiots. Alright? If anything, a scam would be the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's a fucking scam. You know how I know? Because it did not do anything better than the PlayStation 5. Alright? Its visuals were trash. We got millions of screenshots and of comparisons between the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. And many people at times thought that the PS5 version looked better than the PS5 Pro version. And yet, PS5 Pro costs $200 more. That's a fucking scam. This huge, significant upgrade from Switch 1 to Switch 2, where you can clearly see that one is way, way fucking better than the other, that's not a scam. Alright? And just because one fucking game on it costs $80 instead of $70, that doesn't make it a scam either. Fucking morons, man. Bunch of fucking idiots. So, I could go on about the stupid fucks that are crying about this shit. The only criticism I have for Nintendo is that they should probably do a little bit better with their messaging. They probably should have explained how big of a game Mario Kart World is. I mean, they showed how big it is, but they probably should have went into great detail saying, look, there's going to be a lot more to it than you think. We don't plan on adding DLC. Anything that would have been considered DLC is already here. So it's going to be a little bit more than, $70. It's going to be $10, just an extra $10, and you're getting all of this with it. I think Nintendo should have done that. They should have been a little bit more precise with their messaging, a little bit more straightforward, I would say. So, I can't wait. I'm hoping Nintendo doesn't stay too quiet. I hope they either explain why the price is what it is, or I don't know. I really don't know, because, I mean, they don't need to drop the price. They really don't. All you fucking idiots who think you're victorious or something because you spammed the live chat of Treehouse, Nintendo Treehouse, just crying, drop the price, and now you're acting like you accomplished something. Like, get a life, you fucking loser. You didn't accomplish shit, alright? Because, you know what, while you're spamming drop the price or whatever on their live chat, you know what Nintendo's actually looking at? How many people had basically expressed interest in buying the system by going onto their Switch 2 website and just registering their interest for the system. And I'm willing to bet that they had a shit ton of people doing that. Even people who are crying about the price needing to drop probably still want to buy the system. They're just crying in hopes that, you know, Nintendo will see that and will get scared into dropping the price, you know, because they can't afford, you know, to spend that extra $10 somehow. But it's going to be interesting to see what's going on. This definitely brought a lot of eyes and attention to Nintendo, and maybe Nintendo's going to capitalize on this by announcing more things for the Switch too. I do think they should be announcing more games for it. We're going to see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue defending their price and going after these stupid asses for the dumb fucking comments that they keep making. Just exposing you guys for the, you know, entitled fucking brats, pathetic losers that you all are. Alright? That's all for now.